Hi, everybody. Kim and I were just talking, and it seems like one of the most difficult things about this pandemic and this situation that we find ourselves in is we just don't know when it's going to end.
Mm.
If we knew the finish line, I think it might be a little bit easier that we could say, okay, well, I just have to make it to here. We
Yes.
just don't know where the finish line is.
Yeah. But that's really true about so many things in life, right? We would
Yeah.
love to have a crystal ball. We'd love to be able to, see what's going to happen in the future at all times in life, but we can't. And so we have to recognize that, this perception that we have control over things is not reality.
Yeah. And we were talking about, how it's kind of like a lot of things in life where you make this expectation. Like right now, I think we're sort of thinking, well, maybe it'll end here and maybe it'll end there. You make this expectation and then you get disappointed when
Mhm.
you don't meet that expectation. And with this situation, there's no blueprint because we've never done this before. So we can't say, well, go to somebody and say, well, how did you handle this? Or how did I get through this difficult thing the last time? Like, we just don't know. So it seems like it makes more sense to just take those expectations and throw them out the window. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Well, and we just did a podcast on this, and I was talking about this saying that expectations are disappointments waiting to happen. And although that seems cruel, oftentimes it's true. We need to fact check our expectations. When we expect something is going to happen or we expect a certain exchange between people, we have to talk about it. And I think that that's true about this pandemic too. I think we need to make sure that we're communicating with one another and that we're talking things through all the time, our feelings and our expectations, all of that. It's so important that we keep the lines of communication open.
And we have to just kind of let it unfold because we can't control what it's doing. And I know you always talk about always when things are good or bad, letting them just unfold, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite saying that, you know, things are unfolding perfectly. And I believe it's true. Oftentimes we don't see it in the moment and it's in hindsight that it makes sense, but we will look back at this. I believe this is true. And, we're going to learn so much and we're going to see that it did unfold perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. And hopefully we'll find some meaning too. So check out our podcast on expectations,
Mhm.
and maybe we'll have a few more strategies and thoughts that'll help you in this difficult time.
Yeah, and stay safe, be well.